What's going on, everybody? My name is Jeremiah Chaney here with another VA Music Ministry video. If you haven't done so already, please like, share, and subscribe. It's been a little while since I've been with you guys. As always, I had to take my little breaks to get some work done, but I am back. I've been enjoying all these clips with my brothers. Joseph Pryor, Josh Orr, Jaden Arnold, all those guys. Dominique Bryce, all those guys are killing. I don't know why I'm here. But either way, today I have the distinct honor and privilege. I'm sorry, I can't talk. It's been a while. I have the distinct honor and privilege of actually showing you guys a song that I might have produced. Like, it's kind of crazy. And funny story before I get started, I never thought that this song would, I guess do, kind of what it's doing. Like, people send me them doing this song every week. Like, I'll see a different choir every week. People have done it in Texas. They've done it in Chicago. They've done it in Florida. They've done it in LA. They've done it like a whole bunch of places. So one, eternally grateful for my brother Nate Bean for giving me the opportunity. If you're not familiar with who Nate Bean is the writer for a very popular gospel song now called "All of My Help" by Ricky Dillard. And I have the privilege of traveling with Nate Bean. And doing production work with him as well, alongside the amazing and immaculate Tony Bush. So those guys have been treating me real well, and that's, if you don't see me most of the time, I'm probably doing something with them or doing something with some people here at the crib. But be that as it may, yeah, I actually had the honor and the privilege to produce this song for Nate. This song actually for me has a little bit of history behind it, because this was the shortest turnaround time I had ever finished the song. We did this song in 2 weeks from top to bottom. 2 weeks, literally 2 weeks. Like, from the time it was, the idea was conceived to literally, all right, we on the mix and mastering. 2 weeks done. So, and I mixed and mastered myself. So it's kind of crazy too, but that's another story for another day. Either way, here we are. I've had a lot of people ask me about this song. And I've had a lot of people send me clips of other people playing this song. And it's kind of funny hearing other people play your arrangements. So, and I'm going to leave it at that. But here we are. So, we're in the key of A flat. And mind you, I know it, so I'm going to intentionally try not to fly through it as much. But we only got so much time, so we're going to get as much as we can. But we're going to cover everything. So the intro, just like the standard, that line's the same. The key of A flat, so A flat, B flat, B, C, E flat, F, A flat again, right? Okay, cool. Now, the premise behind this arrangement was I wanted it to feel, like old school church, but still kind of feel like, the church that I like. So a little bit of West Coast, a little bit of Nashville, a little bit of Detroit, a little bit of, some Texas stuff, like a little bit of everything, a little bit of, Brooklyn Tab, New York, if you will. Like, mind you, ain't no organ in this because I couldn't find the files. But like, it's to feel churchy, and more importantly, it's churchy enough to where everybody can play. It's detailed enough to where, the people that like production can get with it, and it's it's churchy enough to where the regular folk can listen to it too. And regular folk being like people that don't listen to music all the time, like they just listen to stuff that they like to hear. So live. So now we got 3. Yep. So 3, or you got A flat major, dominant 7 over C. That's the first stanza, if you will. So look, just that churchy walk up. 3, 4, 5. All right, now this is also a good time to say, hey, if you have the membership, you're gonna get all these chords. Thank you. 3, 4, 5. All right. Now this time we're gonna walk down from this F sharp to the E flat. So we're going, all right. So remember the dominant 7 again. Back to the diminished, dominant 7. So let's do the whole intro. 1, 2, 1. That's all it is. 6, 2, 5, 1. So. All right. 6, 2, 5, 1. And I've heard a lot of people play this a whole bunch of different ways. I've heard I can't remember the other 2 ways, but it's what it's supposed to. It's 3 different patterns. So all right, that's the first one. So now the whole first verse is piano. It's piano playing, and I've heard people kind of approach it like you're playing it with a band, and the band just dropped out, and you're just taking the moment and you just doing whatever you want. That's cool. But an approach I encourage everybody to try is go and listen to one actually, and I'm not sure if this is the original version of the song, but there is a version that Florida Mass did in the 80s, which this was actually, the vibe of this was kind of inspired by, it's like the piano was detuned, or at least the piano I used kind of had the detuned effect, but it wasn't really detuned. It was just like a vibe effect, if you will. But I wanted it to sound old, so and I mind you, everybody don't have access to like a Nord, because that's what I use. I use the Nord on it, but everybody don't have access to like an older sounding piano. Sometimes all you got is full grand in the ES, or something. All you got is full concert grand in the XS or the Montage. But as much as you can, find you the oldest piano you can, the oldest sounding piano you can, and just play it old school church. So you know what I'm saying? Like, that's all it is. So you got 1, 3, 4, 6, 1. And that's all we doing. All in his hands. I put it all in his hands. I have a question. 5, 1, 4, up, 5, 1, 4. Alright, so that's to get me there. So let me break that down real quick. So in his hand, 6, 2.